Hi, everyone. Lisa Brady, galactic astrologer, with an important audio version of an astronomical newsletter by world renowned author, filmmaker, astrologer, scientist, and researcher Philip C. Sedgwick. His newsletter is called Skyscraping and is available for everyone through his website. Check the description box below for his links. Now, I chose to share excerpts from Mr. Sedgwick's newsletter because of the important messages it contains for all of us about what we are truly being called to do over the next few months and even year. Are you in it to win it? If so, stay tuned. This edition of Skyscraper is titled Here to Stay, dated 29 September 2023. Mr. Sedgwick writes, as the year hits the more or less 75% completion point, a significant dwarf planet shift immediately looms, while another dwarf planet shifts signs in the early days of 2024. Both these planet changes mark significant shifts in any person's internal power plant and creative fortitude. But these dwarf planets, because of the length of their journey around the sun, do spend a significant amount of time in the sign once they ingress. Typically, as the slower planets prepare to change signs, they do a bit of a step and repeat maneuver, entering into the sign, then retrograding out. Coming up, both dwarf planets change signs and announce that they are here to stay for quite some time. As the upcoming weekend concludes, HAUMEA steps into Scorpio. There she proclaims, I am here to stay until February of 2049. Reckon with me. I have a heap of good to offer you. On 21 of January 2024, Pluto enters Aquarius, where he transits until the 2nd of September. Then he returns for one of those repeats in Capricorn until 19 November. Then he enters Aquarius, where he intends to remain water bearer tenure nonstop until March of 2043. His entry statement, so are you being useful to the world and all the people on it? Are you? Both these planets force an individual to come to some level of realization about their deeper inner workings that directly influence the presentation of the spirit. HAUMEA offers up a double dose of self with her North Node in Leo and her Perihelion in Aries. She demands that each and every person secure an undeniable sense of self that reflects confidence in one's skills, and more important, the absolute and unlimited application of one's creative package. No element of ability may remain unapplied per the emphatic urging of this potent Hawaiian goddess. She insists that this invigorated sense of self endure, despite the efforts of others envious of your talent package, who discourage the native to settle for far less in life than can be conjured with unabated creative application. Pluto brings a double influence of water with his node in Cancer and Perihelion in Scorpio. He demands one recognize their inner power without limitation, embarrassment, or fear. He urges that one recognize at all times the fervor of the passion with fullness and transformed into unswerving dedication to the reason a person incarnated in the first place. Pluto will ask a seeker what they were thinking when they selected the lifetime in progress, and will further inquire as to how fulfillment of that progress is going. Given that two exceptionally potent dwarf planets change signs in a relatively short period of time as one year ends and another begins, the pressures to fully engage one's soul and apply it fully and immediately simply overflows. While it is generally always a great time for a consultation, series of consultations, a galactic report, or for posing perplexing questions for a bit of astrological insight, The links at the end of this posting will take you to the right places to order and get the process moving. Both these dwarf planets say, let's get a move on. Should you choose to not deep dive into yourself with the links below, here are a handful of thoughts and tips to apply as many as these planets do their sign change then. HAUMEA. There is no competition. Do what you do in the manner truest to your core. You are unique in your own ways, and your creative output will differ from that of anyone else. Assume no triangulation, and if you find there are those attempting to interfere, do not engage. Simply do not include them in your soul supporting entourage. Attempting to convince the unconvincible or convert the unconvertible creates only frustration and ill feelings between all parties. Sense who naturally leans into your aura and feels familiar to you. Anyone else? Sure, they can follow you on social media, but they do not need to move into your inner circle. Realize your healing ability affords you to appear to emerge from any life confrontation or dilemma virtually unscathed. When others tell you how great you look, especially while in the throes of battling to establish your creative foothold, express thanks and infuse the input. Recall you have the ability to do heaps of good and enable the providence of others. Above all, your energetic and fecund output feeds the soul of others. When others attempt to obstruct or impair your success, seek no vengeance. Create ample space between yourself and those adversarial to your nature. Save your energy for your very best applications. Pluto. Feel your power, all of it, without limitation. Let it flow. Work to become comfortable with it, regardless of how intense and overwhelming it may seem. Ask yourself how big the next adventures in life needs to become. Permit these to exceed your comfort zone, then emotionally wrap around how your life changes for the better. Develop a keen eye for snakes in the grass and those wishing you harm. When encountering adversaries, follow per HAUMEA and give them space. Slowly back away to reduce any perceived threat. Refocus your energy, and when reset, engage free-flowing life without limitation. Realize that following your passion and experiencing fulfillment, even satiation, see, this is why I'm going to put definitions in here. Satiation. So realizing that your passion and experiencing fulfillment, even satiation, works to restore depleted emotional and spiritual resources. Enjoying the best you can receive enhances your generosity and willingness to aid others you may encounter enduring a life plight. Let me repeat that. Enjoying the best you can receive enhances your generosity and willingness to aid others you may encounter enduring a life plight. Tell the truth about yourself to yourself. As far as others go, you don't need to share the secrets of your soul. That's for you and the source in the sky to know. Pluto does possess a helmet of invisibility. Learn how to use it well and remember to take it off when you wish to be seen and included. Enjoy the season, the remaining months of the year, and savor each day, as Pluto may suggest, as if there is no tomorrow. Actually, notes the Lord of the Underworld, tomorrow is always tomorrow. Today is always today. May as well engage with full passion, gusto, and creative prowess and forget about getting stuck in the netherworld. More soon. Thank you so much for listening. Check out the links, visit Mr. Sedgwick's site, and come back again for more awesome messages from the galactic.